variables are either defined within the constructor or methods, and they are only accessed or available through the scope they are defined in. So I'll do two examples, one explaining local variables with the constructor and with methods. So to begin with, we create the constructor. Constructor always has the same name as a class and is essentially there to construct, to put it simply. So we create some local variables. String name is equal to, let's say, Bob, just keep it simple. We'll have an int age is equals to 18. And what we'll quickly do with system.out.println this, so we'll say the person's name is, and we'll just say use the local variable which we've defined as name, and then we'll also say the person's age is, use the other local variable which we've defined. If I hover over this, as it says, the variable of the local variable age is not defined, or not used even, sorry. So as soon as I use age, that error will go away. Sorry, I forgot to, there we go, plus age. And now I need to instantiate the object to get access to this class, and so then I can get access to the information defined within the constructor's scope. So I've explained this in a lot more detail in my objects and methods tutorial, which is, I think, a few tutorials ahead of this, but it shouldn't be quite far. It's not too difficult to understand. So what I'll say is local variable, just say lc is equal to new local variable. And now, because we've instantiated this, we're now able to get access to the properties in the constructor. So if I click play, so the person's name is Bob, the person's age is 18. However, if I don't instantiate the object to get access to the class, it will not show anything. And when I explain a lot more detail in later tutorial, but I'll just quickly briefly go over it. When you want to instantiate the object to get access to a class, first of all you have to define what class you want to get access to, give it a reference type and name so we can use it later on, and essentially just creating a new class, which just creates a call to the class. I'm going to do another one now, demonstrating how you can use methods. So I'm going to say public void, we'll just call it info. We'll take the information we put in the constructor, just copy and paste, cut it even, put it in info. And now, because we've got access to this class, we also have access to all the methods within it. So all we have to do with this reference type is lc dot, and when you go down, you have a lot of this information. None of this is needed right now, but what we do need is info. So if we type info, you see it comes up under void, which it is, not return type, and it has local variables. So just simply click enter. When I click play now, it'll have the same result. The person's name is Bob, and the person's age is 18. Thank you very much.